Good afternoon, folks. This is Fred Campos, owner of DFW Website Designers. It is Thursday, June the 29th, 2022. This is episode number 422 of your 3 business tips at 3 o'clock and in around 3 minutes. Small business owners, solopreneurs, we're in a week-long series about how to hire a VA. As a web designer, that's something that I've used for quite some time, last 4 years. Wish I'd discovered it sooner. Big fan of the 4-Hour Workweek, Tim Ferriss. Use a company to do it. Had enormously good success with virtual assistants. Today is part 5 of that series. Today we're going to talk about how you narrow it down from 15 applicants to 3. We're going to discuss the timeliness, the accuracy, and the core assignment of the process of going from 15 to 3. Now, as we talked in previous sessions, you're going to post a job on a job board. I recommend onlinejobs.ph. You're going to get about 100 applicants within the first day. You're going to close that down, and you're going to go through and narrow that down to 15 applicants that fit the particular niche of this very specific job posting that you've done. Then you're going to give them an assignment. And the very first thing they got to do is they got to turn that assignment in to you within 24 hours. Now, the assignment's going to vary depending on what the job skill is that you want to use. So for me, you've got that out the door. So the first thing you're going to evaluate them on is, did they respond timely? I usually give them 24 hours. I usually like to crunch my job interview process into 3 days. I hate it when you applied for a job and it took months and months and months. This is going to be a 3-day process. Did they respond within 24 hours? You're going to have candidates that are going to respond within 2 days later, but your first criteria is timeliness. Business tip number 2, were they accurate in doing the assignment? I usually ask them to do 2 or 3 things. Sometimes you see applicants that leave things out. Sometimes they give you extra information that has nothing to do with what you asked them. How accurate were they in the assignment? Business tip number 3 is, did they do the core evaluated assignment? Did they leave anything out? Now, lately, this very last one, I had them record a 1.5-minute video on telling me about themselves, because this person was going to answer my phone. Normally, when I do web development, I might have them give me a piece of code or show me an example of a website they built and how they built it, etc., etc. The last piece of this is the core assignment of what you need them to do. You need to see proof of that. And did they stay on the assignment, and did they do that? So in review, we talked about timeliness, accuracy, and the core assignment. Through this process, it usually narrows it down from about, from 15, usually only 10 of them respond timely, and then you narrow that down to 5. Then I use the Ben Franklin system of numbering them, and then I find my top 3. We'll discuss how you're going to interview those top 3 in the next assignment, but that's what I'm doing. That's what I've learned this week. Anything I learned to throw over the fence to you, because I want you guys to be awesome and hire a good VA. Now go back to sleep.